Good morning. It is Friday. It's around 7 a.m. and it's not much going on right this second. My laundry is drying. The cats are napping. Benny is right here, not wanting to go out maybe for a minute. And I'm about to come in the studio and write my blog for today. Well, for tomorrow. I post it. I write it today and then I schedule it for tomorrow. So it runs a day behind. I wonder if since I'm doing that, I could write. Since I'm writing my blog today, about today, but I'm going to post it tomorrow, then today, as I write the blog, I could write it as the kind of day I'd like to have. Like I could write, oh man, today I got so much art done and I made a ton of Etsy sales and I got my table set up just perfect for working. Wouldn't that be something? I could start writing my day as I want my day to happen. I might try that. Yeah. So yesterday, one of the things I did was clean off the rack that my books were on. The rack that, well, I'll just show you. Don't look at anything because it's a mess. The chair's covered up because sometimes when Molly, the dog, goes into heat, it affects the cat and she pees on Wayne's chair. And so Molly went into heat and she's out of it now, but we're still covering up the chair just to be safe. And that is the rack that we got out of the dumpster. My old John table is leaning against it, and I didn't put that gum on there. It was on there when we got it. So we got this rack out of the dumpster when we left nephrology one day in the city. And if we'd had the truck, we'd have gotten a lot more stuff because there was a lot of cool stuff in there. But yeah, we got that out of the dumpster. And it's had my books on it, but we're going to put Wayne's albums on it. And so I had to come in here and find a place for all my books. So I put more books there. And then I put a bunch of books over here. So it's easy access for me too. Like I got Violin for Dummies. And I don't use it. So I guess I'm a bigger dummy than they even expected. And I moved that from over there near the treadmill. I brought it over here. I really like it right there. And I can still access those boxes. But this whole setup I was thinking about, because if I put that big tall John table over here, like right here in this space, then it would be, it's a little too tall, but it would be better than being a little too short. When I work here now, I stack my canvases and then I put my little bulletin board on top of the canvases, and then it's a great height. So I'll probably just keep doing that. And then this right here, this is not a bad height, and it's a little bit better tall than that is. So that's another option. I could switch the table and this out, but this won't go, like this is longer than that space right there. So I would show you art that I worked on yesterday, but I didn't work on any art yesterday because when I got home I started, I ate breakfast. And then I tried to make a blog, but I couldn't because the dog wanted me to take him out. And he didn't want to just go out in his fence. He wanted to go out in the yard. And I can't just let him out in the yard because if anybody walked down the street, it would not be good. So I had to take him out. So this table is a little too tall to work at, but it would be a nice table. I'm still thinking about turning it flat so it doesn't stick out into the middle of the room. If I turn that way and I switch those two things, I would have enough room for yoga right here in my studio. We'll see what happens. Today I'm going to work on, he's looking at me again. Work on that bug. There's Benny. Say hello, Benny. Ouch, he stepped on my toe. And I'm going to make some more cups. I wore mine all day long yesterday, and it was really great. I got to package up Deanna's because this could be a surprise for her. She don't watch these vlogs, so she don't know. And then I'm going to finish this one. I got to put the backing on it, and the button and the fastener. So I got to finish those. I want to make cuffs and chokers. So I'm going to work on those a lot today, I think. We did not go to yard sales, as you can tell. Wayne had a horrible day yesterday. He was in so much pain and just did not feel good. And he felt nauseous. And he was in so much pain, I think it was making him feel nauseous. And so I gave him a nausea pill. And he even forgot by last night that he had even felt that way. I don't think I'll get my sunflowers planted this year because he cannot work the tiller. He can't do anything for a month. And I can't work the tiller. And the tiller is outrageous. So I probably won't get my sunflowers. I thought about going out front, in front of our front porch, and chopping up the ground right there and planting sunflowers, and they'll grow so tall and give privacy to the front porch. But I think Wayne would hate it if I did that. I would really like it though. And so I might just get a wild hair and plant a few without saying anything. And I'd be like, gosh, I don't know. I guess those came up from the sunflower that I had planted there last year, because I got to plant one last year to see what it would do. And I could say, oh, those are sunflowers are coming up. They must have fallen off the seeds, and here we are. So yeah, I might play that off. That sounds good to me. I could do that. Yeah, I really like that idea. Okay, so I might do that. Also, I could go down the wall of the house. Oh, I'm not showing you. Can't see. Right there. In front of the house, and I could put sunflower in there. They would just go up the side of the house, and then they could lean against the house. Oh, I love that. Yes. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't even have to say anything to him about that. I'll just go do it. Yeah. He just, he's such a particular guy about his yard. He wants the yard, the front yard especially, because the backyard sucks. The backyard's out of control. It's got piles of this and piles of that he's going to someday do something with. Oh, there's one mother cat. There's one. There's one. There's my babies napping away. Anyway, so yeah, he's particular about the front yard because the backyard's a mess. Yeah. So I guess I'm going to go because I want to, oh gosh, guess what? So at the store yesterday at Walmart, my favorite tea, my vanilla black chai tea, was gone from the shelves, and there's not even a place for it. Like the price tag that goes with it wasn't even on the shelves. So I guess they've done away with it, and it's horrible because it's my favorite tea. And it took me a long time to find my favorite tea, and then they take it away, and so I had to get something else. I got Bigelow salted caramel, and it does not suck, but it's not my vanilla chai black tea. So I might go to another Walmart and see if they got it. And if they do, I might buy several boxes in case they're going to get rid of it too. Here's Benny again. He's really cute. He's a good boy. What was I going to say before that? The whole tea thing. Oh, so when I was checking out and they asked you to rate them, I gave them a 1. I just gave them a 1 because they don't have Pez refills, which I don't need Pez anymore because my friend Barry sent me a whole pile of Pez. But still, they don't have any, and they don't have my tea, and they didn't have my yogurt either. So it was like they knew I was coming and hid all my stuff. So I gave them a 1, and I don't feel bad about that. Sorry, not sorry. How about that? Okay, I'm going to go because Beanie is seriously staring at me again. I'm not going to take him out in the yard right now. I'm going to let him out in his fence. And if you don't want to go, then that's just too bad. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. You hear him? He's talking. You got something to say? What you talking about? Okay. He wants to go. I'm going to go. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm waving to you. But you can't see me.